So what are some specific ways AvidXchange helps MIP users save time on their day-to-day activities? And let me back up one step, because you talked about kind of two sides, and I think that got lost in the conversation. Is there's an Avid kind of invoicing, and then there's an AvidPay, right?
Mhm.
They're two separate from one another. Can you just take a second and talk about each of those sides, just to make sure that we're super clear, that says, hey, you know what, whether it's pre-invoice or we got the invoice, is kind of one side of the equation that Avid will handle for you,
Mhm.
or the second side is kind of the, hey, we're going to handle the payment side. So kind of end-to-end solution with MIP in the middle, kind of talking in both directions.
Absolutely, yes. So the full suite would be end-to-end AP, and that's the digestion of the invoice all the way to initiating the payment to the vendor. So how the invoicing works. The customer will have their own PO box for physical invoices, or they will have their own email address for Avid Exchange, invoice digestion system. So the invoices come in, they are going to be scanned by OCR. There is going to be a three-way match functionality there. So we're going to match it to the PO and the receipt. And then a third layer, which is pretty awesome, is that we have a team of human indexers. They're going to go in and check after that OCR runs, make sure an I isn't a 1, make sure a 5 isn't an S, which results in a 99.97% accuracy on those invoices.
That's huge.
It is
99.97. Did I get that right?
It's massive. That's something we're proud of.
You should be, because that takes a lot to make sure to get that close on an OCR reader and ensuring the accuracy.
Yeah, that's right.
Fantastic job.
They're going to read the index header as well as every line item in those invoices. Now,